Hello friends, welcome back to my channel and another Plan With Me video. My name is Jessica if you're new here, and today we are planning for October. But before we start planning for October, let's have a little chat because clearly I have been gone for quite some time and I don't think any YouTube creator plans to be gone for a long period of time. I mean, the name of the game is to be consistent here on YouTube, and I just haven't been that this year, and that's okay because one of the great things about human life is the experience to start again. I love that so much. It feels so good to be able to have the option to start again. With that said, I know in my mid-year Plan With Me video, I wasn't too sure if I was going to continue this series. I took a break for 3 months and I really spent some time realigning with myself and my values and things that really bring me creative joy. And I have to say, the Plan With Me video is one of the areas that brings me so much joy. I kept trying to look for reasons to not have it on my channel, but it just has to be on my channel. And also what I've realized this year at least is that it really creates a path for me to not only stay on track, but stay aligned with my values, my goals, and everything that I set up for myself in the year. And so not following that this year, or not having that accountability at least, has really kind of driven me astray, but in a good way. Sometimes I feel like in addition to starting again, sometimes you have to feel a little lost. While it feels deeply uncomfortable, that time feeling lost has really helped me to see me. That is all I wanted to say about that. I am ready to get started, you guys, so let's do this. Right, let's start with my intended planning system for 2025. So I say intended because I really wanted to carry over what I did in 2024 into 2025, and that was my blended planning system. So my blended planning system is a blend of paper planner and digital planner, which is Notion. Notion holds all of my long-term goals, book tracking, anything that doesn't require me to be in it every single day. But this year I have realized that I love this planner. This is the Doodle Planner by Amanda Rachel Lee, and I love it a lot. I love the idea of it, but realistically, I'm not into it, and I haven't been into it for a while. I think I was kind of starting to not be into it at the end of 2024, and this year one of my goals was to really force myself to use this a lot more. I even put my physical reading journal in it, and it is just, I don't feel connected to it. I started dropping off around March and April, and I do not have the capacity to sit down and color every single day. I feel obligated to color every single day, and that makes me want to color less. I even tried digital journaling, and even then I still felt obligated to color, and that's not a good feeling to feel. And there's nothing wrong with this journal. I think it was great. You know, when I first got it, it helped me to be present, calm down, and just be present and calm down. But now that I'm in my second year of using this and I had really big plans for it, I think I've just kind of like burnt myself out from using this planner. And then also like the spreads doesn't really, I don't know, I feel like I need a more undated approach. You know, I do have this daily planner. I really like this particular planner. I use it for work. It's undated. I don't feel obligated to fill it out every single day. I only fill it out when I absolutely need to. It is very much more my speed. It has my schedule. It has like priorities, habits, and things that I want to do today. The only problem that I have with this is that I wish it was a lot bigger, which is actually a silly thought because once we start going into the planners that I'm exploring for 2026, you're gonna laugh. If the Doodle Planner could have this approach, like a more undated approach, I think I would be more keen to using it. I do like the habit tracking in here, like that feels good to me, but I don't think I'll be purchasing the doodle planner for 2026. I just want like my coloring to feel less obligated, more like I really wanted to do it. This was supposed to be my intended planning system for 2025, and it hasn't been working out for me, you guys. I think I'm just growing up as a person, maybe. I don't know. So I just haven't been using anything. That's a lie. I have been using stuff. I've been using my Apple Calendar, which that is my catch-all planner. I have everything in there. It has personal dates, work dates, chores, reminders about bills. I've also been using my reminders app as a inbox capture. I don't know what it's called. I think it's called the Getting Things Done system, and it seems to be working for me right now. That is my current planning system. Now let's jump into Notion to review my 2025 goals and my October goals. All right, friends, welcome back to my Notion. This is my yearly goals page for 2025. We've talked about this page quite often. We have my vision board, my word for 2025. So let's scroll down to my 2025 goals. This is everything that I have planned for Q4. I like to set up my 2025 goals by quarters, and then I have a separate table of monthly intentions that I want to take care of each month. So real quick, 2025 goals for Q4: prioritize movement, organize family documents, take more pics and videos and save them, volunteer in the community, email 5-year Orozco Christmas newsletter, read 50 books, increase steps, finish reading 2 completed book series, travel to 1 new place to celebrate my 5-year wedding anniversary, strengthen relationship with Jesus, partner with at least 1 new brand per quarter, maintain good financial habits, more friend dates, finish crocheting blanket, and my stretch goal is to learn Japanese. That is everything that I'm working on in Q4. If we scroll down below, I have my monthly intentions list organized by month. All of these intentions are tied back to my main goals list, as you see in this column here. So here are the things that I'm working on in October: create a monthly budget to maintain good finances, cycle sync my workouts so that I can prioritize my movement, schedule time to walk in my calendar to increase my steps, practice Japanese in Duolingo so I can learn Japanese, track income and expenses in my balance tracker to maintain good financial habits, update budget tracker in my Google Drive to maintain good financial habits. And then also I have here, that's not really tied to a goal for October, test planners for 2026, because it is my favorite thing to do, and we'll talk about it a little later. But this is everything that I got going on for October and Q4. I don't want to bore you guys with everything that I've done over the last 3 months since my last mid-year check-in, because let's be honest, it hasn't been much. What I really want to end with is the planners that I am testing for 2026. Or let me start this by saying I spent a little too much money on planner stuff in the last couple of weeks. I am not doing well on, not buying things. I try to stay very strict with my wish list so that I don't make any impulse purchases. But over the last 3 weeks, I bought 3 planners, guys. It is what it is, and some mistakes were made in buying the planners. So let's start with what I bought and have right now. I'm making this face because I am not too happy about this particular purchase. It was definitely an impulse buy that I did not research enough. This is the cloth and paper disc bound system in the mini HP size. What drew me to this particular system is that it is fully customizable. And so remember earlier in the video, I was talking about having something that is low commitment. I didn't say customizable, but I'm looking for that, and undated. And this had everything that I was looking for while I was researching it. This is literally how big it is. I like that it's not necessarily pocket size, but I like that it was big enough to carry around and still have that planner feel to it. This is where you're gonna laugh. Remember earlier I said you were gonna laugh because I said that a lot of the layouts in the daily planner were too small for me. Why did I buy this planner if I was looking for something larger? I have no idea. Look at how tiny all of the sections are. I bought a couple of things for this planner. Have this little like dashboard, which I thought was gonna be harder, but it's just like this, I don't know, not necessarily wax paper, but also not necessarily parchment paper. It's like a blend of the two. So I was a little sad when I got that because I thought it was gonna be like a cover for my planner. I have a daily gratitude log, which if you've been following me for some time, you know that I love to use the monthly section of my doodle planner as a gratitude journal. So I felt like that was really necessary. I have a habit tracker, which as you see, I have filled out, but the space is so small that I just immediately was like, no, I cannot. And then I have the weekly schedule, which the vertical layout, you guys, it just doesn't really work for me. There's no space. This section has a daily schedule, and this one starts at 5, but still the space is so small. Like, how can you write anything here? There's no space for anything. And then I have the daily schedule section. So this is my cloth and paper planner that I am unfortunately stuck with. I cannot return it at this point because I already wrote on the pages. I opened the pages and I wrote on them. So, you know, it is what it is. It was a big mistake, but I will say that I really do like this cover, and I might find something else to do with it. I might use it like as a sticker book, but for now it will house this unused disc-bound planner system and keep it safe. I think I need something that is a little more together. After I bought this, I immediately started getting served ads for the Hobonichi planner. You guys, the research that I've done on a Hobonichi planner is unreal. Like, the people, the following of the Hobonichi planner is unreal. They sold out Hobonichi like store, and every store in the US that sells Hobonichi, they've sold it out in like the 2 days that I was researching it. It is absolutely wild how big of a following this planner has around the world. I did manage to get my hands on a Hobonichi Techo 2026. This is the A6 version. And again, you are going to laugh because the going problem here is that everything is too small to write in, but I seem to keep buying very small planners. So this is a planner, but Hobonichi is also known as a life book where you just track everything. And so it has a monthly spread, it has a quarterly spread, which, you know, I love now because I track everything quarterly. It has daily spreads, and so I really intend on using this particular book as a daily journal in 2026. I want to be able to look back. As you know, this year I really wanted to do a lot more memory keeping, saving a lot of the photos that I take, and I want to be able to document them somewhere with like explanations and feelings and stuff so that I have memories. You know, my mom used to do photo albums, and I think this is my version of that. So I'm really excited for that, so much so that I bought it its own little box from Daiso, and I also bought it its own little triangle ruler, because that's what the people on YouTube have. So yeah, this is gonna sit in its little box until 2026 when I can use it, and that's where it's gonna stay for now. I do also plan on buying a Hobonichi weeks planner that will serve as my daily planner. There are so many cute designs. I really want the strawberry milk design, and then there's also a bow and tie like galloping horses design for the year of the horse next year, and I was only gonna buy one, but I think I need to have both in my life. I don't know why, they're just so stinking cute. That's the plan for whenever they come back in stock. I had no chance. I didn't know that they were gonna sell out that fast. So I am waiting patiently for when they come back in stock. I can't wait. I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to try it. And I'm really excited to be a Hobonichi girly in 2026. One other planner that I bought just to test it because they came back in stock. I bought the Offline Humans My Best Me planner slash journal. I don't know what it is exactly about this planner that just draws me to it. I think the idea of it, like it being like this fully undated quarterly system, really draws me to it. But then I can't really see myself using it every single day. Like, I'm not that disciplined of a person, so I don't know how well it's gonna work out. Anyway, that is it for my October plan with me. I hope you guys enjoyed catching up with me again, because I definitely enjoyed filling you in on everything that's been going on in my life. I feel like it's been a really long time since I've talked, period. So it feels good to be able to do this. It's bringing me a lot of joy right now. So thank you so much for watching this video. If you like this Plan With Me series, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. And until next time, I will see you folks in the next video. Bye!